So my word for the day is awful, and I have felt awful a lot in my life, right? Partly due to not taking responsibility for my own actions, lying to myself, lying to others, and not having accountability and playing the victim mindset, blaming others, pointing fingers at others, but indirectly I'm pointing three fingers back to myself. And when you do it for a long time, you cherish it because you feel like you're moving forward, even though you're just I was just sitting in my own shit. And I just spent a lot of time just ruminating on all the things that it's the way my mind works is that I just play a lot of scenarios like if this happened, I would do that, or in retrospect, if I had done this would have happened, yada yada yada. And so far up until now, like of all the fears of all the things that could have happened, maybe only one has happened, right? Maybe. And yeah, it just goes to show that the my body, my brain is a story making machine and it just makes stories based on the perception of what happened rather than the actual facts. It was something I was listening to a podcast, actually watching it, because for me sometimes I get this feeling that this podcast is too good to just listen to, but rather watch and immerse in it. So I take them for some podcasts on the weekends, right? This is like a thing I do that instead of watching like TV shows or like, resting, I'll be like fully engaged in watching the podcast. So there was one, I think, in 2019 or 2018 with on Tim Ferriss' podcast with Gabor Mate, and he broke down his own childhood trauma he had back when he was a kid and how childhood trauma and addictions are interconnected with one another, and when he made that connection and he played out scenarios like where it applies, like how it's formed. And when I applied those thinking, I journaled for like 6 7 pages. I have not done that in ages. For me it connected everything, right? Why I was addicted in the first place, why I had those ADD tendencies to just zone out, not focus on the present moment, just be in my own head, and how those were formed in my childhood traumas based on what has happened. And I had a lovely bring up. I had all of the good things, but still, due to certain events, everything it just those were subconscious connections I had made, and it has seeped into my adult life, and it was causing me to act involuntarily in a way that I did not want to. And only after making that pattern recognition, that I'm like, oh, childhood trauma is a real thing, and this is how it has been affecting me. This is how it has shaped me. And one thing for me is that the introspection is a way of God, Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, telling me that I'm getting closer to Him. And all the things I've done, the good and the bad, has led me up to this moment. And it has made me into, I would say, a good human being. Still a lot of progress to be made. But after years of feeling awful, feeling guilty, feeling shameful, regretting what I have done, what I have not done, I'm actually at peace. I'm excited for the future. And I'm just comfortable in my own skin where I am right now.